My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a divorce valuation expert in St. Louis, Missouri. I work with business owners and entrepreneurs in every stage of the divorce process, whether in mediation or litigation. There are so many questions and myths about what happens in a divorce when you own a business. So here are some of the top valuation issues every business owner should know before you file for divorce. Another question is, how much am I going to have to pay my spouse in alimony or child support? Well, one of the ways a valuation expert may get involved in a divorce is in the calculations of maintenance or alimony and child support. The expert will typically review the personal tax returns and the business information in order to determine the income available to the couple. They're looking at what each person has made in the form of salary, W-2 wages, consulting agreements, or income from various business interests. Typically, the expert will review 3 to 5 years of information and see if there are any trends or patterns. If one spouse has not worked over the past several years in order to be at home with the family, there could be an additional expert hired called a vocational rehabilitation expert. This expert will determine what that person could make if they were to enter the workforce again, given their background, education, prior work experience, and work history. So this is typically a very different expert and one that only focuses on this narrow job, which is determine a reasonable salary for a non-working spouse or spouse that is not working at their fullest potential. So after this voc rehab specialist determines the non-working spouse's salary, then the valuation expert could determine a reasonable salary for the working spouse. Many times an executive with a W-2 salary and bonus is easier to determine the salary than that of a business owner, which their salary may fluctuate more with business cycles or just be different from year to year. This is where you could have two experts that differ in their opinion of the salary because you have this kind of variability in the historical pay. Many times, if the business is not doing well, the owner might not take as much in salary or distributions. And when the business is doing really well, then they may take a little bit more. So we're at the point that we can determine what would be reasonable going forward. So there are times when a business owner may try to take less money out of the business for salary when they're getting divorced because they think that that will show a better picture to the court. But many times the court is going to look at the history of payments, and a big drop-off in the year prior to divorce could again signal that it's just a one-time situation. So this is another case of where you should just continue doing things as you normally do them. And that doesn't mean to show the appearance of you trying to manipulate the numbers for your benefit. So now, I'm considering filing for divorce, but I want to be prepared. What should I do next? Give us a call. No, really. You should reach out to somebody who specializes in valuations for the purpose of divorce. There may be valuation companies near you, but do they understand the divorce court system in your state? That would be a good first question to ask. Then see how many times they've testified. Are they trained as a mediator? Do they understand how to negotiate these settlements with other experts? Well, if you have any additional questions or you want to talk about your specific situation, give us a call at 314-541-8163 or check out our website at valuationstlouis.com.